Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Feel Free, but it's not really another episode. This is part 2 from the last episode. Remember, I got a call, and Andrea right now was just pestering me about that. Watch, you're gonna get a call. I was like, bro, don't jinx it.
So we're just continue on about talking about New Year's, and I'm gonna start off by asking Liz, what was one of your down points about this year?
Last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're technically in the new year now. This is what, day 3 of the new year?
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be funny if we were recording this on like day 2, so we can add the Friends audio. We're like, this is supposed to be a good year for me. This is day 2. I'm like, it's only the second day, and I'm a loser.
With Ross with his leather pants on his hands,
Mm-hmm.
and then slams on the ground.
Yeah.
All filled with freaking powder and stuff. If you guys know what episode we're talking about, you guys are legends.
Legends. Okay, no, I've heard that, being told to me so much in 2021. Literally.
About Friends, or?
No, about legends. I was called a legend so many times.
Oh, really?
And there was points to it, it doesn't even feel like a compliment anymore. It's just so weird. Sometimes I'd be like, because, younger kids, the teenagers and stuff, that, so I used to work at Cafe Rio, right? And the coworkers there, yeah, I know you remember. You keep saying I'm going to go back, but no, I'm not going back. I officially cut ties with them.
2 months later.
Shut up. Don't jinx it. We're just starting off the new year. But yeah, these guys would just I would walk in and be like, oh my gosh, it's Liz. Well, it's technically just one kid. And he's always like, oh, it's Liz. Man, you're a legend. And I'm just like, okay, what? And then, they would say that too while I was working there too. They'd be like, oh, look, it's Liz the legend. You and your sisters are legends, with Stacy. And I'm just like, okay. And, at first it was just like, oh, that's awesome. But they kept overusing it. And so now I'm just like, bro, okay, I get it.
It's not, it's sarcastic?
Sarcastically. There we go. Thank you. I feel like they would use it sarcastically sometimes, too. Because, I wasn't manager or anything like that. But I would put them, if they were messing around, I'd put them in their place. I'd be like, bro, get to work.
Are these coworkers?
Yeah, they were coworkers, at the time. And then they would be like, sometimes they'd just be like, you're a legend. And I'm just like, okay. And then now that I'm not working with them, then sometimes they'll come up and say that. Miguel says that too. When he talks about our podcast and he's like, man, you guys are legends. And I'm like, okay, thank you. I don't know what to think about this anymore. Is this a compliment? Let me know in the comments, okay? If you guys are one of the younger Gen Zs, let us know in the comments. Is that a compliment? Are we legends? Are we, in fact, legends?
I would think that's a compliment. I guess just, you know how when you can tell when someone's being sarcastic and someone's not? I guess just those situations where,
yeah.
Okay, you're being sarcastic.
Yeah.
Or you're being for real.
Yeah. I feel like there's some times where I'd be like, okay, yeah, he's being sarcastic. And other times I'm just like, is he being real? I don't get it. Anyway, where were we at again? Our worsts, right?
Your down points.
My down points.
I already mentioned mine.
Okay, so yeah, you just finished.
Yeah.
You just finished your down points.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the big ones was, I talked about it a lot, and I mean a lot. I brought it up so many times, and it was a pretty good excuse for why we hadn't posted so much, because I lost a lot of our content in Florida in my phone.
She lost her phone.
I lost my phone. And no, that actually really hit me, because I had a lot of stuff in there,
I'm pretty sure I asked you this, but when did you notice that it was gone?
At the airport. So what I remember,
I knew it was I was thinking about it when we were when I was thinking when did she say, like, when did she notice, like, was this something, like, last minute? Yeah.
Airport. Of course, yeah. So we were actually kind of on time. Like, I guess we were sort of on time to get to the airport because we had to drop off the rental.
Do you remember having it on you?
Yes, I remember having honestly, the last moment I remember having it was at the gas station before we got in. Because we had to go in. I had to go in and buy, I don't know, some snacks, drinks my brother wanted us to have before we got on the plane. But we were going to throw that away because we had to throw it away before we got to TSA.
Pretty sure you blame your brother.
No, I don't blame my brother.
Like, you had to have snacks.
Because I also kind of wanted snacks. But I was like, it was kind of like, I want snacks. And he's like, let's go get snacks. I'm like, okay, let's go get snacks. It was like that, you know? I don't blame anyone else for this in any way.
Yeah.
Like, 100% my fault.
See, I'm not the only one that swears.
I didn't swear. Okay, I know. Obviously, I did. Because this hurt so much that I lost my phone. And my cuñada says sometimes, she's like, what if you accidentally threw it in the trash at 7-Eleven? Because I remember we were taking out trash and putting gas and going to thing, right? And I remember having my phone. I don't remember taking my phone with me to 7-Eleven, though. Because I remember going to 7-Eleven and I was like, wait, what kind of like snacks did you guys want? Because I wanted this one. You guys said something else, but they don't have that, so what ones? And I couldn't text anyone. But I remember having my wallet with me and stuff like that, you know. I had bought, what's his name again? Oh, shit.
What?
The crab. Oh my.
Shelly?
I can't believe I forgot Shelly's name.
Wow, you don't even know your crab's true color, and you don't
bring that up. Okay, that's another down thing. I lost in a debate.
By the way, if you want to see what about that debate, just go on our Instagram page.
Yeah, go on our Instagram
I'll feel
page
free to.
Into the story.
I won.
Yeah, Andrea won.
Spoiler.
Yeah. Of course she won. And this was voted by everyone else too. Everyone who follows us voted.
And people that didn't even follow us.
Oh yeah,
too.
and people who didn't follow us either.
Which I find funny.
Yeah.
They didn't even know who we were, but yet I was right.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying.
I know.
Reversed, you will be so like, yeah.
I know. I'm super competitive, but anyway, my phone just it literally vanished, and so. Well, no, I think Stacy says that I could have accidentally thrown it away at the gas station. And then my cuñada said, what if I dropped it in between the seats when we were leaving, right? Because I bought Shelly there, and I took my Coach fanny pack, and I would always stuff things in my Coach fanny pack, right? So when we got out,
By the way, Shelly is like it's a purse thing. So,
yeah, it's a coin purse.
It's
literally named Shelly by Kate Spade.
Shape as a crab.
It's the shape of a crab. Yeah, it's super tiny. It's it's coral. Or what was it called again? I don't know. I think I forgot to put it on the story.
Just know it's not red.
I'll do that later. Okay, it's not red. Okay, we get it. It's not red. So I would stuff everything in my Coach bag and the fanny pack, and I thought I put it in the fanny pack. Like it just felt like it was there. And so when we're like just throwing everything everywhere, like let's go. Like I already had my carry-on, and then I put Shelly inside my I'm like name dropping now. My Marc Jacobs backpack.
Sponsor us, why don't you?
Please sponsor us. Marc Jacobs, if you can sponsor us, please. I want that, okay? To be the brand ambassador for them would be great. Only for your bags. I like your clothes, but if it's for
okay, don't bash. Don't start bashing.
I love you guys. I love Marc Jacobs, and Coach. If you're hearing this, I also love you guys. Anyway,
you start listing all the freaking like programs that could sponsor us. So you had your bag and
the backpack, the Marc Jacobs one that I bought there. So I was just like, okay, stuff it in here. And I didn't have time to put my Coach bag in there because I had to put snacks in there for Eat On Me. So I threw my Coach bag, like the fanny pack, which I thought had my phone because everyone's just like, hurry, we gotta go now. So I just threw it in there in Stacey's luggage. I think it was Stacey's luggage, one that she just recently bought because we bought extra stuff. So I threw it in there, thinking my phone was in there. I'm like, okay, I don't have time to, like, we just gotta go. So I threw it in there, we zip it up, we start leaving. Rental car is gone, right? Just like, they already took it. We're already walking to the airport. We get to TSA. There's a line, so I was like, okay, where's my phone? I'm like, oh, it's in the coach bag. I think I threw it in there. I started looking. I was like, maybe it's not in there. Like, maybe I put it in my backpack. And I, like, started looking, and it's not there. So I'm like, okay, Stacey, let me open that. She's like, no, we're going to TSA right now. Like, we have no time. We pass TSA. We get to our gate. Finally stop there. And my phone, like, I open up the carry-on that she has, the zipper, and I'm, like, searching all through it. Nothing. I grabbed my coach bag in there. Nothing. And then I was like, I'm like, everybody else, open your bags. Where else could it be? I need my phone, right? Because I had a lot of stuff in there.
Your heart was pounding.
Yeah, my heart was pounding. I was just like, where is it? Where is it? You know? And I was calling Sida with Stacey's phone, like, because I need to get my Samsung account so we can look for it. Because we tried looking for it on Google with my tablet, and like, it said it was in the airport vicinity. So we're like, okay, it's somewhere around here. And, like, we just kept searching and stuff. And it said that it was, like, by the rental area. Like, they had, like, that circle thing, so it's no pinpoint, right? But it's just, like, general area. And I was like, it's somewhere out there, you know? But I couldn't go and get it because we had to get on the plane soon. And I was so freaking devastated. I was really mad. I was like, I can't believe I let this happen. Of all, like, things, like, I lost my phone. And so, I'm saying and so much. We get on the plane. And I was, like, getting ready to like, accept it. But I was like, no, I'm like, there's got to be another way to get my phone. And, like, my cuñada was like, you can call the rental place and ask them to look for it, search it, and then they could probably mail it to you and stuff. I was like, okay. So I was like, okay. And I think 30 minutes passed or something, and the plane hadn't left. Like, it was still just moving around. And I was just like, what the hell is going on? And then the pilot was like, so there's been an issue, like, where our destination, like, there's a storm coming by, so the airport said they're not accepting any planes at the moment. You guys, we're going to head back. And I was like, yo, I have an opportunity to get my phone, you know? It was funny. My brother was like, the energy of how much you wanted your phone probably stopped the plane from leaving. And I was like, dang, you're right. There was a little bit of downfall there because we had to rent or book a hotel at the airport. Freaking expensive, you know? But I was like, anything to get my phone. So we stayed the night, and the next morning I woke up early, and I went downstairs, which is, like, the rental place is really, really close to
You didn't go look for it right when you got off the plane?
No, because they were closed.
Oh.
Yeah, we were gonna leave at night. Yeah, no, I don't think I had a chance to go because we were just all tired and we just all wanted to sleep, so we just went to sleep. So I left it early in the morning to the rental place, which is right next to the airport. Like, I could just walk there, which I did. And I went to talk to the girl. I'm like, hey, we just dropped off a car yesterday. Is there by chance any way that I can go in the car and search for my phone? She's like, you know what? We really don't know exactly where the cars are at and stuff. And it's like, but we can. She's like, I'll help. I'll try to look for the cars. Like, do you remember what car it was, which rental number or whatever? And, like, I gave her all the information. They were like, yeah, it's gonna be really hard to find it, but we'll try. So this girl was actually trying, and I was, like, getting my hopes up and stuff. But I left for a moment because my brother was like, you gotta come eat or something, because it's already been hours since they were trying, and they're like, you gotta come eat. So I was like, okay. I left for a little bit to go eat, and I came back, and there was another girl. Like, that same girl was still there, but another girl was sent to attend me, and this girl kept giving me, like, oh, well, maybe the car's gone. We never know. Like, maybe it already left. And I was like, wait, but the other girl was telling me, like, it hasn't been cleaned yet. But then this girl was telling me, like, nah, like, it could be anywhere in Florida. And I was like, what? Moments ago, you said it wasn't, like, cleaned. Like, it hadn't been cleaned and stuff. You don't know where the car is, and now you're saying that it's gone? I was so livid because this girl did not want to help me. She kept coming up with excuse, and I was just like...
She probably just didn't want to deal with you.
I don't think she didn't want to deal with me. And I was, because, like, I was there for hours. And the other girl was, like, she was getting close. Like, she was trying to find the numbers and stuff. And she was like, yeah, like, it usually takes about a day or two to clean, like, to get to a car to clean it or something like that. I don't know what she was telling me. But this other girl was like, no, like, yeah, it looks like in our system here. Like, sure, but it could be anywhere. And I was like...
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it made no sense. Like, I left to go eat, but it wasn't even that long that I ate food and came back. But, like, nah. This girl was, like, I don't know. I got really discouraged, and our flight time was getting up again, and I looked at my brother, and I was like, nah, she's not gonna help us, so I just left, and I gave up on my phone. I was so devastated for, like, I don't even know how long I was, like, in a stump. I didn't know what to do. Anyway, we're over that. Now it's 2022. With the remainder of the time... Do you have any resolutions for 2022? Do you believe in resolutions? Do you believe that if you make a goal at the beginning of the year...
You'll achieve it by the end of the year. By the end of the year.
Yeah.
I did when I was younger, because a lot of people always hyped it up and like, it's exciting and like everyone's talking like, what's your resolution and all that, and I mean, I don't know, like. I kind of just think about it as a goal that I want to achieve this year. Not really, like, forcing it into, like, a big thing or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to start working out. Like, but, like, go to the gym working out, though. Because, like, I've tried working out at home. But, when you're at home, you don't want to do anything. You don't, like a long day, either at work or school or whatever you're doing. You come home, you don't want to do anything else. Mm-hmm. You just want to be lazy and,
Dude, but people that can work out in their home have a different level of discipline. That's insane.
Or dedication.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like I just need to be in an environment that everyone is on the same page. Like, they're working for something. They, like... Because when you go to the gym, everyone's there for kind of, like, the similar reason. Either to lose weight, to gain muscle, or to be more active, or something.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I feel like being in an environment that everyone's doing the same thing, that has the same... reason or similar, is like, I feel like it'll help me more because it's gonna make me want to do something. If, like, let's say if you're home and everyone's on the couch and everyone's on their phone, you're gonna want to get your phone and be on it too and be with everybody else. If you go to the gym, like, you're gonna want to
join everybody else. Yeah.
So, like, yeah, I wanna start working out and stuff. Other than that, it's just kind of letting things flow. Because honestly, I never know what's gonna happen in the year. Nobody ever knows what's gonna happen in the year, let alone a day. So, like,
yeah, I can barely get through a day.
So, like, I don't know. I'm kind of curious what's gonna happen this year, because like last year a lot of things happened, the year before that a lot of things happened, so like I guess just what's gonna happen this year that I'm not gonna see coming till it happens, or till it's already the end of the year, and then I look back, it's like, yeah, a lot of stuff happened. It's just mystery, really.
It's all a mystery.
Which is funny, because, like, even if, like, right now you feel like nothing's really happening in your life, you feel bored or you feel like not as motivated, something will happen. Either a good way or a bad way. Either one. So, like, I don't know. No matter how you feel about your life, something's always going to happen. Either out of your control or life's control.
That is me every day, though. And every single day. It's in every single challenge. I never know what's going to happen the next day. Because something always happens. Every single time. Like yesterday, I was thinking today, like, tomorrow, I'm going to wake up, go to work, do my thing. And then when I'm done working for the 8 hours, I'm going to go to Andrea's house. We're going to, hang out, talk for a little bit, gossip, and then we'll record. We're all Gucci here.
Gucci.
And then, like, done recording, cool. Then I'm done, go home, maybe eat something, go to bed, wait for the next day. Nah, dude. That never happens to me. If that's like one thing, like if I wake up on Monday and it's like everything goes to the plan I asked for,
something's wrong.
Something has to be wrong. Something always goes wrong. That's why in my message for the last one's like, time is precious. Yeah, it's really precious because with me, like, I feel like I'm always running somewhere. I woke up this morning, I think it was like 5 something, and I was like, okay. I didn't actually wake up. My body was like, nah, dude, you're still asleep. My actual time waking up was 6:10 or something like that. So I was like, crap, I need to hurry up. Get up, pop in the shower, try to shower as quick as I can. You know how that goes. I like my showers. So then I get out, and I'm like, getting dressed, and then I supposedly grabbed something to wear. Turns out it's actually dirty. I don't know why I put it away. I'm like, dang it. So then I put this together, and I look like a boy. Anyway, okay. So I'm like there, and well, actually no, the night before, right before I went to bed, I was getting told like, hey, you gotta take I had to take my mom to my brother's house so she can babysit my nephew, right? So that means I had to take out time for my getting ready to take my mom to my brother's house and then I get to go to work, right? So I was like, okay, I can get up, take my mom, let's go. But I'm done, like, I'm already ready. I'm like, I'm a little bit ahead of schedule, maybe a little bit behind. And then I find out my mom wants to get my siblings ready for school. And then she's like, go have some breakfast. And I'm like, fine, and maybe I'll have breakfast for the first time in a long time. So I'll go and have breakfast. One of my sisters already left to school. Like, someone came to pick her up. My little brother's still getting ready. And my mom's just like, I need to know he's ready so that I can leave. I was like, cool, fine. Like, I'm going to go turn on the car. Like, we're good. I look at the time. It's already, like, 10 minutes before 8. And I need to be at work at 8. And I need to drop off my mom way before that so I can make it to work at 8. That's not going to happen now. I know that. So then I'm just like, okay, fine. If I'm going to be late, I might as well be hella late. So I'll take my little brother to school. And yeah, so I'm like there, like, okay, grab my keys, and I couldn't find my keys upstairs in my room, so I just grabbed my spare keys. So spare keys, let's go. Take my little brother to school, drop him off, and I head off down to Provo to drop off my mom. It's already like 8:10, so I'm like, cool. Now I gotta go to work, so I go to work. I'm there. I'm like, I think it was like 8:20 something is when I got there.
So you're 10 minutes late?
I was, 20 minutes late. But it's okay. Like, we're low on work. So they're like, yeah, I don't care. And I'm like, cool. I'm still going to try to stay for hours. And then 9:30 hits. Saya calls me. And then she's like, do you know where the keys to the car, like the truck? And I'm like, I look at my backpack and I see the lanyard. And I'm like, I think I took it. Because I was like, I need my keys. And I remember my keys were on that. But they attached the truck keys to it, too. So I'm like, oh, my God. I'm like,
why did you guys
so
attach
dumb.
the...
I don't know. I have my spare key, but I just couldn't find it. So I was like, I'll just take this one, the one I usually take. But it had the truck keys, and I'm like, dang it, I forgot. And so then I had to leave work I had to leave. I had to text my boss because he's not there. Leave work, head back to my house, switch the keys, and then I asked her for cough drops because I'm like, I'm getting, my it's like itchy, and I'm like, so. So then I go, and then I drop off the keys, and then I start heading back to work, and that took me about 45 minutes. And I'm like, I could have been working, but I didn't. I mean, it was also my fault. Like, I didn't think straight, and I didn't actually look for my own keys. But supposedly we were in a hurry to go, but then I had to wait for my little brother, so I was just like, ugh. And then, the day goes by, and then my work's like, yeah, we don't really have anything else for you to do. You can do this. And I'm like, okay, so I'm trying to do something, and then I was just like, whatever. So then I was like, hey, like, I don't want to pick up my mom later after hanging out with you. So I was like, maybe I'll go before. So I went before, and I went to my brother's house. I called him ahead and be like, hey, are you going to be home? He's like, oh, yeah. Like, my cuñada, like, was going to be there. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'll go. I open the door, or she opens the door. She's like, hey, you want to pick up Hiromi with me? And I was like, oh, I want to see Hiromi in school. So I said yes. So then I took time off of that to go pick up my niece with her, which did not go right away. We went inside, talked for a little bit, and then we went back out, left, pick her up, and come back inside, talk a little bit more, and I'm like, hey, Mom, like, I think we have to go now. And we start going, and then I get in the car. I think a lot of this is really my problem. Like, I'm the issue here. I am the issue of all my problems, because I get in the car, we're starting to leave to head home, and my mom's like, what are you going to do then? I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to go home, wash my car, and see what else I can do for my car, and then I head to Andrea's, and she's like, cool. And then I remember it's the 3rd, and we haven't paid the mortgage yet, and that was due on the 1st. We're not late, though, but since we refinanced, we have a new place we have to pay, and we don't know where that is. We got the mail, I remember Stacy saying something, but I don't remember where she left it, so I'm like, oh, crap. We have to do that now. So we go home in a hurry, and we're like ripping apart our kitchen trying to find that freaking envelope, right? I finally found it after calling Stacy. Like, where was it? And she's like, here. I found it in between a notebook, not where the other envelopes usually are. So I'm like, shit. So then I call and I do the thing, right? And I was surprised that I got that done pretty easily, having actually gotten a person on the phone, because normally it's automated, but I actually got a person on the phone. Took a little while. She was a little slow, but it's okay. And I was like, oh, hey, I have like 15 minutes to spare. I'm like, I can leave right now, wash my car, and then head to Andrea's. And now we're here. But now, since we were talking so much, because like the cheese was juicy. So now I'm just like, okay, now I'm trying to calculate how much time do I have to get to Costco and then buy the toilet paper we need to buy, and then head home before, yeah. I am the root of all evil in my life. I'm just realizing that now. But I don't know how to fix it, and like, I was talking to, like, this year, I was talking to one of our friends, and he was telling me, like, dude, I think you have ADHD. And then another person also told me that I could have ADHD. And then I'm like, all throughout, what was it? I think it was like July through November, I was just getting this whole sign of like, bro, you got ADHD. And I'm just like, what? I haven't been diagnosed. I haven't been able to make an appointment. But I probably should. And
I thought you were already doing that.
No, I haven't. But like, I feel like it's so there. Like, everyone's like, yeah, you definitely have ADHD. Like, this. And I'm like, yeah, I relate to all of that, like, to a T.
Isn't there, like, certain levels of ADHD?
Yeah, and they usually say, like, oh, figure out which one you have so you know how to manage your life. And I'm like, I'm kind of getting some things, but the protagonist? Procrastination is...
What the?
Procrastination is really eating at me. And the getting distracted. I get distracted so easily. And it's not like I do it on purpose. It just happens.
Just by you, like, explain your whole day. And already I feel exhausted.
The fact that I haven't even finished my day, though, I'm not done. Because I'm going to go home and then my cuñada's like, let's go to the gym. And I'm like, but I'm going to be tired. Like, when I get home, she's like, you really, like, you have a gym membership, which I haven't gone to the gym in it's like so long. So that, like, I'm guilt tripped. I need to go to the gym. I might not go, though. We're supposed to be speaking about New Year's resolution, but something about, like, I know that I'm not going to be able to do these long-term goals of, like, going to the gym every single day, losing all this weight, eating all this healthy stuff. So my New Year's resolution, I mean, it wasn't really New Year's when I made this decision. It was on my birthday when I turned 23.
That you're going to start
I'm going to start working on me, like, mentally and physically. Like, I was like, maybe I won't eat healthy every single day and, like, wake up early and make this meal, like, this specifically healthy meal, but I'm going to start small, like, where I'm going to actually wake up on time. Like, that's a goal, right? And I'm going to go day by day, and that's what I've been trying to do since my birthday. I've been having ups and downs, but, like, actually wake up and have breakfast, because I haven't had a normal breakfast in a long time. And
I don't eat breakfast.
Bad, Andrea.
Not a lot of
breakfast
people do,
is the most
really.
important meal of the day.
Bull. Even health teachers say that breakfast is not really the important meal of the day, okay? So.
Yeah, but, like, me, I need breakfast. I get hungry when I wake up. So I'm like, but sometimes I'm just like, I gotta go so that I don't eat breakfast. So that's one thing I want to do is, like, kind of just work on that slowly. I said that on the 23rd of my birthday. I'm going to work on myself slowly. But when I'm doing, like, New Year's resolution, I'm like, okay, 2022, what am I actually going to do? Like, what is a goal that I'm going to do for 2022? Get glasses, because I need glasses. Get my wisdom teeth out. I am long overdue for that. Pay off my car and fix my car a little bit more. All those 4 things is literally all that I'm going to focus on for 2022. All while trying to focus on myself and love myself.
If you want to give yourself a challenge.
No. This is a challenge right here already. You know how many years I said I was going to get my wisdom teeth out?
Okay, give you a major challenge.
Since 2018, I've been wanting to get my wisdom teeth out. We are in 2022 now. Girl, don't do this to me. You know how I take challenges.
Okay, I'll give you the challenge.
What is the challenge?
Time management.
Oh my god, you are asking the impossible.
I know.
I don't know how to time manage. I've tried downloading apps to help me with time management.
That's why I say the challenge. Because that's the challenge.
I really have. Like, I tried downloading apps and stuff. I mean, TikTok's not helping me, though. But, like, it's like, I have 3 alarms. And I snooze those, like, right? I'm like, this is the one to let me know in a couple minutes I have to wake up. This is the one that I know in a couple minutes I really have to wake up. This is the one. Those are the snoozes.
I mean, you're not the only one. I do that too. I have, like, dude, I like set myself like 4 or 5 alarms.
4 or 5 alarms.
And I'm still sleepy.
But do you snooze those 4 or 5
Yeah.
alarms? Okay. Okay, maybe it's not that bad for me then. Maybe not that bad. Do you know how many times I've slept through my alarms, though?
Dude, those are the worst. You want to know what I do? Like, I set my first alarm, right?
Tell me your secrets. Come on. Okay, I'm just gonna get myself ready here. Let me get my notepad and pencil. Let's go. I don't have one, but I'm imagining one right now.
Okay, this is what I do.
Okay.
Like, okay, let's say I have to, like, get up by, like, 6, let's say. I set my alarm at 5.
Same.
Okay. Give myself 30 minutes. Like, it goes off, you know, scroll. 5:30, set it. Go back to sleep. Not a problem.
Okay.
And then, you know, the 5:30 goes off. I go at, like, 5:50.
Dang.
Do that. Go back to sleep. And then if I'm most of the time, I'm not saying if because I'm lazy.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
So when I wake up, I'll be lazy to actually get up. So I give myself 5 more minutes. Go back to sleep. How do you do this? Dude, I do not want to get up.
Oh my god. Because this is giving me, like, I know this too.
And then I'm like, it goes off. I'm like, and then that's when like I'm like, I have my head against my pillow, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm just like, and I'm just like,
if this was video, you guys could see Andrea's just literally leaning forward, imagining a pillow on her face.
I'm just like, in my head. Then I'm like thinking. I'm like, this is my mind press. I'm like, can I call out?
Me too. Me too.
I'm like, it's like, I don't want to go. like, just 3 seconds. Just close my eyes for 3 seconds. Okay, fine, get up.
Oh my gosh, you have.
And then
no, because it takes more than that for me to actually get up.
And then I turn on my light. I'm like looking around my room. I'm like, almost want to cry.
I'm about to cry just listening to you.
And then I hop in the shower and then I go, yeah.
But what time do you have to get to work?
Oh, I get on work on time. Okay.
Yeah, but like, what's the time that you have to be at work?
Well, that was a hypothetical, but so like, okay, today I had a meeting. Just stupid.
Okay. They're all stupid.
I was supposed to go to work at 9, but we had a meeting, so I had to go at 7.
Oh,
Instead.
7.
It's 9 a.m. I'm okay. And when then I get a notification that we have a meeting at 7 a.m., it's like,
Yeah.
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 So, and it was mandatory, so we had to go. So, I put my alarm at 4 a.m.
Jeez.
You know, 4 a.m., 4:30, 4:50. I did 5:05. And then, you know, I did that thing. Like, I just put my head against my pillow. Went through my social media for, like, a little bit. 5:15, like, okay, I gotta go. I gotta get up. You know, went in the shower, you know. Had to turn on my car because I had to freaking defrost the freaking windshield. It wasn't too bad, but to the point where, like, okay, I'm not gonna be able to really see. And then I left, so it was at 7, so I left here at like 6:40. It only takes 7 minutes to get to my work.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah.
You're cheating.
Honey, no offense to you. If your work was a minute away,
I would still be late.
Watch.
You know me so well.
Watch. You could have a meeting in your own living room. You will still be late.
Stop. I'm gonna start crying.
If it's something that you have to do and have to get done, you'll be late.
Jeez. You know what I'm not late to, though?
In fact, this is the perfect example. We were supposed to record.
It's 7:55 now.
We were supposed to record. You got here. We talked. We got late too.
Yeah.
This is a perfect example. But
I should be leaving right now to get to Costco.
I know. And
When
then
I make it to Costco, we'll see. I'll let you guys know in the comments.
and then I go get in the parking lot, be on my phone, and then it's until it's like 6:55. I start heading. That's my routine.
Oh my gosh.
But
6:55.
tomorrow I get to work at. I need to be clocked in at 8. It's just depending on what time I'm have to be at work. It's the same thing. Just I change the time. Like today. Well, tonight, since I go at work at 8, I'll be setting my first alarm at 5.
You know, I set my alarm. So this is how my thing goes. I set my alarm for, and I try the weirdest sounds. Okay, you know one of the recordings I have of like me just randomly talking. I put that as one of my alarms so it would annoy me to wake up. Nah, it does not do that. Okay, it annoys me, but my hand on it goes smash, and my phone stops because it'll like literally, I don't know. There's like a feature where like if you put your hand over the screen, it'll stop any sound.
Yeah,
even someone's calling you.
Same thing for me. But
wait, we have the same phone.
I know. Wait, before you say your thing, with alarms. It has to be the loudest one. It has to. Even if one is just like a sound or anything, it would not wake me up, dude. I'm dead when I'm asleep. I'm dead.
But here's the thing. Even if it's loud, my mind will will merge it into my dream.
You're like farting with you.
It could be like, rah, rah, right? Loud as hell. And my mind will be like, zombie apocalypse. You're running. What is that? Oh my God. You like I'm running around and I'm like, it's a zombie apocalypse. And I'm just like, wait, this isn't. And then it stops because like I already slept through it. And then a new dream comes up. And there's been times, multiple times, where I am dreaming that I woke up, I got ready, and I'm heading out. And then when I'm gonna open the door to my car, or I'm on my way, dream. Yeah, or I'm already on my way to work, I wake up, like I'm about to clock in or something, or I already clocked in, and someone's about to talk to me. Like I'm like, yeah, it's been a morning. I wake up, and I'm just like, wait, wasn't I just at work? And it's so real, it's insane. And so I need to like, that's why I put my voice as it, because it's like I'm not gonna hear myself in real life. So I'm like, okay, let's do it. It's so weird. So I do that, right? And so today I put my alarm. You do 5 o'clock, right? I did 5:45. So I like have a time. I'm like, okay, I have 15 minutes to rest a little bit. 5:45 then gets to 6. At 6, I'm like, okay, I actually have to wake up. But I don't. Like, I'm just laying there. And I'm like, 5 more minutes. 10 more minutes, you know? So I put it on for like 5 more minutes.
1 more second.
1 more second, yeah. And then it got to like 6:16 or something like that. No, because it was at 5 and I hit the hand. And then I got to 6 and I thought I woke up. Like, where I'm like, I can't even wake up. But in reality, I fell back asleep thinking I'd wake up. And then I'm like my body lifts itself, like, kind of, and I'm just like, oh, I'm awake. Now I'm actually awake, right? And it's like 6:15, 6 something, 6:20 something, I don't know. I'm like stood up already in my room. My room's dark. I'm stood up. I don't know why I do it. I physically cannot move.
Like sleep paralysis?
Not sleep paralysis. Like
sleepwalking?
No. Like I'm sitting on my bed, and I'm just thinking, like, okay, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna grab the clothes that I already put out that I'm gonna wear. I'm gonna put that on, and then we're gonna go like brush teeth, go to the bathroom, do all this stuff. But I'm still sitting there. And I'm like, okay, let's get up now. Okay, let's get up now. But I'm just like foggy in my mind, and I'm not actually getting up. But I'm thinking about getting up. It's like I have to mentally, like literally mentally prepare myself to actually get up. Yes. Until finally, I get up. I'm like, okay, now I'm actually up. I turn on the lights. That kind of wakes me up a little bit more. And then, I do the things I said I was going to do.
That's part of the ADHD, maybe.
I don't know. I haven't done that much research. Because I get into a loop. I'm like, oh, this is the ADHD thing. And it's like, do you know how many fruits actually have seeds in them that are considered fruit? And I'm like, yo, let's find that out. So then I do. And then somehow I end up, NASA decides to, I don't know, I just end up in weird places. And that's how I ended up last night also on looking up apartments. Oh.
It was, okay.
Yep.
So far, the alarm that I chose, I recently changed it. It's been waking me up every single time. Hasn't failed, so it's doing something right.
It's doing something. Yep. All right. I don't know. Take up on the challenge of time management. I bet you I'm probably gonna go home after running to Costco. I'm gonna go home and probably how to manage time. And then in 20 minutes, I'm going to end up in, why does the hair fall off from your scalp? But, I mean, yeah. I'll take up that challenge. I'll try it for this year. I'll need to figure it out eventually.
How do you feel about this year? Do you feel it's going to be a good year or an okay year? Or you don't care?
just listening to what my day was like today, I don't know, man. I don't know what tomorrow's going to be like, so I can't even predict what the year's going to be like.
A lot of people, I've heard a lot of people say this, that a lot of people feels like this year is going to be a good year.
That's what a lot of people said about 2021.
You mean 2020?
No. Last year, when 2020 ended, and then 2021. Because 2020 really is over.
I didn't feel like 2021 was going to be a good year. I just felt like it was going to be 2020 part 2, but,
2021. I thought 2021 was going to be okay, we're going to improve. We're going to do better things. Sure, 2021. Yeah, 2021 was going to be a better year.
I think I just made up a tongue twister.
Okay. Let's go. What's this tongue twister?
2022 part 2 2022.
What? 2020 part 2 2022? Maybe it's a tongue twister for you. Ooh, I just rhymed. Ooh.
You said it wrong.
Okay. Anyway, I should probably wrap this up. It's at 8:03.
Okay.
And if traffic is nice to me, I'll probably make it to Costco on time.
Okay. Well, that's this episode about the new year, I guess.
Yeah, this is the new year. We can't predict the future, but we can work on the present.
No promises. So, comment down below what you feel about this new coming year and the things that you've learned. Ooh, that's a question. Okay. What did 2021 taught you?
Teach you?
Teach you, taught you.
Teach you, taught you.
Teach you.
Okay.
Teach you means I love you.
Yeah, guys, comment that and see what did 2021 taught you. Okay.
You do know where that is from, right?
Yeah, that's from Phineas and Ferb.
Yes. You didn't respond as much as I thought you were gonna when I said that.
It's probably because I'm thinking about if I'm gonna make it to Costco on time. Yeah, guys, comment down below about your New Year's resolution. What did you learn in 2021 that you're gonna you're gonna use in 2022? And do you know how to time manage? Show me. Please show me. I want to learn from you, you master.
Type it all down.
Type it all down. Send me your links and stuff.
And leave a like, subscribe. Tell everybody about this podcast.
Yeah, tell everybody about this podcast. I mean that in the most loving way.
You sounded so sarcastic.
I know, no, but I didn't mean it sarcastic. I mean, yeah, tell everybody about this podcast, please.
And I hope this year will be a good year for all of you. And till next time, I'm Andrea.
And I'm Liz, your emotionally distressed host at the moment.
And have a good night.
Good night. Bye.